You probably know a wannabe investor that purchased one or two pre-sales in 2021 and 2022 with the hopes of making a quick buck. With many of these projects nearing completion in 2025 and 2026, you'll hear many stories of these people not being able to complete on this project and losing their deposit to the developer. Not only that, we have harsh taxes from our socialist provincial NDP that makes it harder to make a quick buck when you're buying a pre-sale condo. That's the bad news. You might be asking yourself, is it worth investing in a 1-bed or a 2-bedroom condo? The short answer is yes. In today's video, I'll share 10 tips with you on buying the right investment condo so you make money and not lose it. Let's get into it right away. When you're buying an investment condo, the first thing that you need to understand are the market trends. In real estate, we have 3 markets that are known as a seller's market, a balanced market, and a buyer's market. In a seller's market, we have low inventory and high demand. Usually in a hot market, when you hear about multiple offers on a single detached home, townhome, or a condo, this is in a seller's market. In a balanced market, there's an equal number of homes available for sale and buyers looking to buy it. In a buyer's market, there's a higher number of homes for sale than buyers available. Right now, the Abbotsford condo market is representing a balanced market, and we have close to 6 months of inventory to choose from. Number 1, consider the pros and cons of buying a resale condo versus a pre-sale. When I'm helping an investor buy a 1-bed or 2-bedroom condo, I always encourage that we look at homes that are already built. And here's the reason why. When you look at a condo that's already built, you avoid the GST. There's a good chance you can negotiate off the price if we're in a balanced or buyer's market, and we can review the strata minutes. The cons of buying a pre-sale are the following. You have to pay GST, there's a delayed completion date, they usually tend to be more expensive, and there's always a possibility that these projects can be cancelled. The best thing that investors appreciate about buying a tangible unit that's already completed is they can review the strata minutes from the last 2 minutes. They'll know exactly how the strata building is managed, the company in charge, and if there's any deficiencies or upcoming special levies that they need to be aware of. Remember, when you're investing in a condo, you're not only buying an individual unit, but you're also buying a share in the strata corporation. Number 2, you need a 20% down payment. When you're buying an investment property here in Abbotsford, Alberta, or anywhere in Canada, you need a down payment of 20%. People forget that when you're buying an investment property, you're using leverage. When you're doing a down payment of 20%, the bank is providing you the remainder of that 80%. Number 3, have a long-term perspective. When you hear about people that made money in real estate through holding their primary residence or investing, one of the most common themes you hear amongst these individuals is they bought a quality home and they held on to it for the long term. The minimum holding window that you should have when you're investing in real estate is 8 to 10 years. Forget about what the market is doing month over month or even year over year. Take a look at your investment after 5 years to see how you're doing. Number 4, understand the Residential Tenancies Act. Here in BC, we're seeing more and more rights being taken away from the landlords thanks to the NDP. But in all fairness, we gotta make sure tenants are protected. What I think needs to happen here in BC is there needs to be an equilibrium of rights between landlords and tenants. So if you ever have any questions about the Residential Tenancies Act, go on their website or just call them for common questions that you may have. Number 5, understand the difference between cash flow versus appreciation. When you go on Instagram or YouTube and click on a video about investing in real estate, one of the most common things people always talk about is invest for cash flow. The thing is, they're not wrong, but when you're buying an investment property here in Abbotsford, the Fraser Valley, or the Lower Mainland, you're not investing for cash flow, you're investing for appreciation. What that means is you buy a 1-bed, 1-bath condo today for $400,000 with the hopes of it going up in value over the long term. Number 6, are you going to manage your property yourself or are you going to hire a property manager? There's pros and cons to both of these, but if you're a brand new investor and you're buying your first investment unit, it might be in your best interest that you hire a property management company find you the right tenant. As you grow your real estate portfolio and buy more properties and you learn more about the Residential Tenancies Act, you might become more comfortable down the road of renting your own homes. Number 7, investing in a 1-bedroom versus a 2-bedroom unit. Both units are great. Right now here in Abbotsford, a 1-bed, 1-bath unit is renting for $1,700. And the purchase price for these units range from $370K up to $400K. Investing in a 2-bed, 2-bath unit is costing investors in a purchase price of right now of $470,000 to $500,000. And these units rent anywhere between $2,100 to $2,300. Both of these investments have their pros and cons, but a nice thing about investing in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath unit might be that your potential clients might stay in your home for a longer time. What I've seen in personal experience, when a person buys a 1-bed, 1-bath unit, if they are getting married or they're growing their family, you'll see that they want to move out and rent a bigger home. I personally do love investing in 1-bed, 1-bath units for the following reasons. You need a lower down payment and you still get competitive rent. Number 8, when you find the right unit, get a quote for home insurance. Because of the recent climate change, we're noticing more and more water leaks occur across stratas here across the Fraser Valley. As a result, some of the strata deductibles for water have gone through the roof. I know one particular strata here in Abbotsford where the deductible is around $500,000. So if you were looking to get home insurance, it would be costing you anywhere between $2,500 to $3,000 for that complex. Number 9, review the goddamn strata documents. When you're buying a strata unit, you need to do your homework. You need to make sure that you're getting your realtor to review the strata documents, but you're also taking the time to review the strata documents yourself. You want to know how much money is in the operating fund, the CRF. You want to review the depreciation report to know how the strata is managing their current finances and what type of upcoming special levies or repairs are coming down the road. Not only that, folks, but once you review the monthly strata minutes, you'll notice exactly how proactive the strata council is in the day-to-day management of the complex. After you are done reviewing the strata documents, you'll have a very good idea of knowing if this is the right strata complex for you. Number 10, buy the best of the best. Sometimes when you're talking to investors that are looking to purchase a condo, one of the things that some of them become super attached to is the purchase price or buying a unit at a lower purchase price. The thing is, folks, purchase price is important, but what's even more important is buying the best of the best. That's why when I'm representing my clients that are looking to invest in a condo, we're only looking at the best strata complexes here in town. We're avoiding complexes that have crappy strata management companies in charge, or there's a lot of issues with the strata complex because the strata council hasn't been proactive. When you're buying an investment condo, there's a lot of things that you need to keep in mind. But one of the more important things is location. Click the video on the side because I'm going to break down the 3 locations you should consider buying an investment property in. If you found today's content valuable, please go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe button. I'm Gary Dhindsa, and I'll see you next week.